National parks, majestic landscapes, breathtaking vistas, serene escapes. These are the images that come to mind when we think of our national parks. They are the epitome of natural beauty, offering a refuge from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The allure of these parks is undeniable, drawing millions of visitors each year who seek to reconnect with nature and find peace in its vast expanses. We flock to them, seeking solace in nature's embrace. Families gather for picnics, friends embark on hiking adventures, and solo travelers find tranquility on secluded trails. These parks are more than just destinations. They are sanctuaries where we can escape the pressures of modern life and immerse ourselves in the natural world. But beneath this idyllic facade lies a darker, unsettling truth. As the sun sets and the shadows lengthen, the atmosphere in these parks can shift dramatically. The same trails that felt welcoming in the daylight can become ominous and foreboding as darkness falls. The beauty of the landscape can take on a more sinister tone, hinting at the mysteries that lie hidden within, a truth whispered in the rustle of leaves and the echoing silence of remote trails. The wind through the trees seems to carry secrets, and the stillness of the forest can feel heavy with unspoken stories. It's in these quiet moments that the true nature of these parks begins to reveal itself, hinting at the darker side of their history. These sanctuaries of nature harbor secrets, unsolved mysteries, bizarre disappearances, and eerie encounters that defy explanation. Abandoned campsites and mysterious paths suggest that not all who enter these parks find their way out. The dense forests and remote areas can seem almost alive with hidden dangers waiting to ensnare the unwary, and chilling encounters that defy explanation. Strange lights in the night, unexplained sounds, and fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures are just some of the phenomena reported by those who venture into these wild places. These experiences leave a lasting impression, raising questions that often go unanswered. For some, these parks become the backdrop of their final moments. Memorials and markers stand as silent witnesses to the tragedies that have unfolded here. The juxtaposition of such sorrow against the backdrop of natural beauty is striking, reminding us that these parks are not just places of joy and relaxation, but also of loss and mystery. Hikers vanish without a trace, their last known steps leading into the unforgiving wilderness. Campers report strange occurrences, unexplained sounds, and fleeting glimpses of something unsettling lurking just beyond the firelight. These stories are more than just campfire tales. They are real accounts that add to the enigmatic allure of these parks, and fleeting glimpses of something unsettling lurking just beyond the firelight. The darkness seems to hold secrets, and the flickering light of the campfire only serves to deepen the sense of unease. What lies beyond the circle of light? What unseen eyes might be watching from the shadows? Are these incidents merely the result of misadventure and overactive imaginations, or is there something more at play? The line between reality and imagination can blur in the wilderness, making it difficult to discern the truth. Investigators and search parties often find themselves at a loss, their efforts yielding more questions than answers. Or do they hint at something more sinister, a hidden menace lurking beneath the surface of our beloved national parks? The idea that there could be something unknown and dangerous in these familiar places is both terrifying and fascinating. It challenges our perception of these parks as safe havens and forces us to confront the possibility of the unknown. Join us as we delve into the chilling enigma of these unsolved mysteries, exploring the eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena that continue to baffle investigators and ignite our primal fears. Through interviews, first-hand accounts, and expert analysis, we will piece together the puzzle of these strange occurrences and attempt to uncover the truth behind the legends, exploring the eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena that continue to baffle investigators and ignite our primal fears. The stories we uncover will take us deep into the heart of the wilderness, where the line between reality and the supernatural becomes blurred. We will examine the evidence, question the witnesses, and seek to understand the forces at work in these mysterious places. This is the unsettling truth of national parks, where beauty and terror intertwine. These parks are places of wonder and awe, but they are also places of mystery and fear. As we journey beyond the postcard beauty, we will discover that the true nature of these parks is far more complex and intriguing than we ever imagined. Across the vast expanse of America's national parks, people vanish. These parks, known for their breathtaking beauty and serene landscapes, hold a darker, more mysterious side. They disappear without a trace, leaving behind baffled investigators and shattered families. The pain and confusion of these families are palpable as they grapple with the unknown. These are not cases of simple wanderings gone wrong. The individuals who vanish are often experienced hikers familiar with the terrain. They are baffling disappearances, often defying logical explanation. The circumstances surrounding these cases are perplexing, leaving even seasoned investigators at a loss. Take the case of Floyd Roberts, a young man who vanished in the Grand Canyon in 1955. His disappearance remains one of the most puzzling cases in the history of the park. Roberts, an experienced outdoorsman, was on a solo hike when he vanished. He was well prepared and knew the area well, making his disappearance all the more mysterious. Despite extensive searches, no trace of him was ever found. Search teams combed the area for weeks, but their efforts yielded no clues. His case, like so many others, remains an unsolved mystery. The lack of evidence leaves his family and friends with more questions than answers. Intriguingly, many disappearances share common threads. These patterns suggest that there may be underlying factors contributing to these mysterious vanishings. Victims often vanish in broad daylight, near water sources, which are typically areas where people feel safe and secure, and with minimal personal belongings. The suddenness of their disappearances is alarming, as if they simply vanished into thin air. Their disappearance is sudden, as if they simply vanished into thin air. The lack of evidence or signs of struggle adds to the enigma. The terrain often yields no clues, and search efforts prove fruitless. The dense forests and rugged landscapes seem to swallow these individuals whole. These patterns have led some to speculate about sinister forces at play. Theories range from natural predators to more supernatural explanations. Could these be the work of predators, both human and animal? The presence of wildlife in these parks adds another layer of danger. Or do these cases point to something more inexplicable, something lurking in the shadows of our national parks? The idea of an unknown force or entity preying on unsuspecting visitors is both terrifying and fascinating. Around campfires, stories of these disappearances are shared, becoming part of the folklore of the parks. These tales serve as a reminder of the mysteries that still exist in our world. Historical records and newspaper clippings document these cases, but they offer little in the way of answers. The passage of time only deepens the mystery. Modern search and rescue teams, equipped with advanced technology, continue to search for clues. Yet despite their best efforts, many of these cases remain unsolved. As the sun sets over these beautiful yet haunting landscapes, the unanswered questions linger. What really happened to those who vanished into thin air? The search for answers continues, driven by the hope that one day the truth will be uncovered. Beyond the disappearances lie countless tales of eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena. These stories, passed down through generations, paint a picture of a world where the line between reality and the supernatural is blurred. Campers whisper of strange lights in the sky, often described as glowing orbs or streaks of light that move in ways no known aircraft can. These lights have been reported for decades, with no scientific explanation to account for their presence. Unexplained noises in the dead of night, ranging from distant haunting cries to sudden loud crashes, leave campers and hikers on edge. Some describe hearing whispers in languages they cannot understand, while others report the sound of footsteps following them, only to find no one there, and fleeting glimpses of creatures unknown to science. These sightings often occur at the edge of vision, leaving witnesses questioning what they saw. Some describe large, shadowy figures moving swiftly through the trees, while others claim to have seen eyes glowing in the darkness. These encounters, often dismissed as tall tales or tricks of the light, add another layer of intrigue to the mystery of national parks. The stories are shared around campfires, growing more elaborate with each retelling, yet the core details remain eerily consistent. Some encounters seem rooted in Native American folklore. These ancient stories, rich with symbolism and meaning, offer explanations for the unexplainable. They speak of spirits and entities that inhabit the land, watching over it and sometimes interacting with those who venture into their domain. Stories of the skinwalker, a malevolent shape-shifting entity, haunt the Navajo Nation, which overlaps portions of several national parks. According to legend, the skinwalker can take the form of any animal, using its abilities to cause harm or instill fear in those who encounter it. The Wendigo, a cannibalistic spirit from Algonquin legend, is said to stalk the northern forests, its presence marked by an unnatural chill and the feeling of being watched. This creature is often associated with winter and starvation, embodying the dangers of the harsh wilderness. While these legends might seem like mere superstition, the frequency and consistency of such encounters in these specific locations raise questions. Park rangers and seasoned hikers alike have reported strange occurrences, lending credibility to the stories that have been told for centuries. Could there be a kernel of truth to these ancient tales, passed down through generations of indigenous people who have long understood the power and mystery of the natural world? These stories, deeply embedded in the culture and history of the land, suggest a connection to forces beyond our understanding. Or are these encounters simply the result of overactive imaginations, fueled by the isolation and darkness of the wilderness? The human mind, when faced with the unknown, often fills in the gaps with fear and superstition. Yet the persistence of these stories across time and geography hints at something more profound. As we continue to explore these vast, untamed landscapes, the mysteries of the national parks remain. Whether rooted in ancient legend or modern-day encounters, the stories of eerie phenomena and unexplained events challenge our understanding of the world around us. They remind us that even in the age of technology, there are still places where the unknown reigns supreme. So the next time you find yourself in the heart of a national park, take a moment to listen to the whispers of the forest, to watch the shadows dance, and to wonder about the ancient legends that continue to haunt these sacred grounds. Perhaps in those quiet moments you might catch a glimpse of the mysteries that lie just beyond the veil of the known. While some disappearances remain shrouded in mystery, others are attributed to accidents, but even these tragedies often carry an air of the unexplained. Hikers fall from seemingly safe trails, experienced climbers meet their end in baffling circumstances, and swimmers drown in calm waters. The circumstances surrounding these deaths often raise more questions than answers. Were these truly accidents, or were there other factors at play? Could environmental factors, such as sudden weather changes or disorientation, explain these unusual incidents? Or do they point to a darker possibility, that something in these parks is deliberately leading visitors astray? The lack of clear explanations, coupled with the often isolated locations of these accidents, fuels speculation of unseen forces. Could these be cases of foul play, or is there something more sinister at work, something that preys on the unsuspecting in the wilderness? These unanswered questions cast a long shadow over the beauty of our national parks, a reminder that even in the midst of nature's grandeur, danger and mystery lurk.